Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy Sunday. I hope you're all having a lovely chilled nice Sunday and happy weekly vlog from me. A little bit different this time. I've done 21 newborn essentials and I just thought to roll with that I'd just do 10 essentials for labour and postpartum care. I just thought this clicks in with everything I'm going through at the minute, and I'll be using these and things in my previous labour that I wouldn't advise using or having. So let's jump into the video. I've done 5 essential things for labour and 5 essential things for postpartum. First thing for labour I would recommend is getting some kind of good non-medical pain relief. Come in things like the comb, TENS machine, music, lavender spell, whatever your niche or whatever you click with. Just try and find it before labour because it can help reduce pain, reduce stress, reduce the time of the labour. So I took a few things with me, but I only found that the TENS machine works because I have not got a high pain threshold. I feel pain on everything. I am the biggest wuss. So I found the labour comb. If you didn't know, there is now with hypnobirthing, you can have a labour comb, and it's just basically a comb that you comb your hair with, and if you just put it here and just press when the contractions are at its peak, there's a tension point in your hand there that's supposed to take the relief away. They do feel nice on your hands and they do help with the pressure, but I just feel at the contraction I needed a lot more than a comb and having pressure points on my hand. So yeah, that was one thing I tried that I wouldn't recommend and I will not be bringing to this labour. The second thing I got, and these are a lifesaver, is a TENS machine. So literally it's just a little machine like that, and it's got pads like that. There should be 4, so I am missing, oh, they're in there, 2 more in there. So there's 4 pads, and basically you just put them one side on your lower back and one side next to your lats, and there's different motions, and it basically just gives you an electric shock. You can have them like buzzing like that, or the electric shock can be constant, or it can just come in waves with your contractions. And then there's obviously strengths. You can have it a little bit, and then you can have it like really maxed up where it's like really electrocuting you. I've tried these when I've like pulled a muscle in the gym or I pulled my back, and I found them quite painful and I don't think they helped. But in labour, it's another different story. These are a godsend. Literally, when your contractions are at the highest peak, oh my god. I wouldn't say it takes away the contraction, because nothing takes away the contraction apart from a spinal or an epidural, but it helps. It does help towards the contractions at the start of active labour. This is the same TENS machine I used for my first labour, and it's brilliant. You get it off Amazon, they're literally like £20. And I'll be bringing this with me. I've already got it in my plastic bag ready to pack. The second thing I would recommend is fuel. One thing about labour, it's long and it's tiring and it's very emotional and it's hard work. It is hard work, especially if you're a first time mum. I think I was in labour for nearly 2 days. I think it was nearly 2 days, and I was tired, exhausted, in pain, emotional. So getting fuel in your body really does help. Got the Lucozade Sports like cordial drinks, took 2 of them because they're full of like electrolytes and things like that, will keep you going. And I took some Kendall mint cake, which is basically just a block of sugar syrup, and putting that in your mouth gives you a boost of energy. The third thing I would recommend is a pregnancy ball. I don't know about in the USA or in other countries, but in the UK they're provided in the room for you anyway, or if they're not, you can ask for one and they'll bring you one in. I had a pregnancy ball at home, but I never took it in because they're there in the hospital, and I could only sit on that pregnancy ball. I couldn't lay on the bed, I couldn't stand on the bed, I couldn't sit on the bed, I couldn't lean on anything, I couldn't stand, I couldn't walk, because my pregnancy and labour was back to back. It's supposed to be the most painful labour, and I just couldn't tolerate anything but sitting on a pregnancy ball. So them examining me or anything was really tricky because I just couldn't get off this pregnancy ball, and I found it really helped. I don't know if it's because it took the weight away, I'm not really sure, but I would recommend just having like equipment and things in the room, especially a pregnancy ball, and just home comforts like a pregnancy pillow. Take that in if you want to, I never took anything like that, but because I just used a hospital pillow and I couldn't even get on the bed anyway. But yeah, any home comforts like that, pregnancy ball, pregnancy pillow, they like work wonders, because you never know what type of labour you're going to have and what position you're going to be comfortable in. The fourth thing I would recommend for labour is loose clothing. I know a lot of mums go in like these nice nightgowns or button up pyjamas with the pants. They're just so unnecessary and just like in the way. You need to just be loose and nothing down there. I just find a really loose nightie, cotton nightie with a few buttons, just so you can be loose down there. I don't even think I had underwear on when I was in labour, because they're just constantly down there checking, giving you interventions. I just found it was easier to just be in a loose nightgown, and then if you're breastfeeding, it's just easier instead of you having a proper bra on or like something tight around your body. It's just easier if you're breastfeeding to just be able to whip it off. I did use the hospital gown in my birth because it was a bit traumatic, but after that I did just walk around in a bra because I was breastfeeding all the time. Midwives were coming in, I was in a bra and knickers, and I was just like, it was September, it was absolutely roasting, and I was like, I just need to be comfortable. So yeah, comfortable loose clothes and comfortable loose bras. Don't be getting these like t-shirt bras that like push your boobs up and stuff. You just want to be comfortable, you don't care what you look like. And the last one for labour, which can be hard when you're in it, but before it's quite easy, is to have a positive mindset. I think this is a lot easier for first time mums because they don't know what they're approaching or what's going to happen. Or someone who's had a section and is going to have a vaginal birth next, they don't know what's coming. So like they can have a positive mindset because they'll be like, yes, I can do this. It's only a few contractions, blah 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 blah. But I find with second time mums like myself and third and fourth, we're a bit more anxious and a bit more scared, a bit more negative. Well, I am. I don't know about other people, but I feel like I'm a lot more negative about this pregnancy than I was in my first, because I was doing hypnobirthing and I was so prepared. But I am trying to be positive. I'm telling Sam as well, my partner, be positive. Let's be positive. Nothing's going to happen. I'm going to have a nice natural birth and it's going to be lovely and baby's going to come straight to me. So yeah, having a positive mindset, there has actually been research done, and it is actually factually proven you have a good mindset, it does actually impact on the labour, because for labour to happen you need oxytocin in your body. Oxytocin is the happy hormone, and you can't have a happy hormone if you're stressed, anxious, tired, fed up, or just worried about birth. So especially like the days coming up to birth, just try and have a positive mindset. Think it's going to be brilliant. You're going to go in and you're going to have the best experience and you're going to get the baby out of the end of it. That will honestly make a massive difference in your labour, just having them thoughts and that mindset. Coming off from labour and going on to postpartum, which I think is just as important, because coming back from postpartum, having things that will help and support and having things in place does really help, because you've just been through like a massive thing, and these 5 things should help and assist and make your postpartum experience a little bit better. So number 1, and I have spoke about this in my 21 baby essentials, and literally this is the product that I could not live without. If I had any babies, every time I buy a new one and I use it for weeks after, because it's just needed, it's the Peri bottle. It looks like this. It is literally just a portable bidet, if that's what you say, bidet, I think so. And these literally are a life changer. When you've had a baby, some women's hair, some women are cut, and some women graze, and they're just generally, you saw down there, you've just had a whole human come out of your bits. And that first couple of weeks are so painful because your urine is so acidic, and to help with that you need one of these. So you basically, it looks like this, you just fill it up with water and it's got a little shower head on the end, and you just turn it upside down, and as you wee you spray the water onto your bits and it takes the acidic away from you wee. So when you wee it doesn't sting, And trust me, going from having no peri bottle to having a peri bottle, it is the world of difference. I used to be, when I first had Arthur and I didn't have one of these, I don't think I did, or I didn't use it the first week. I think I was just like disorientated and just too distressed. But I just wheezed, and then after that I was actually petrified to have a wee because it was in so much pain. And then I remembered I had a peri bottle, and that is a life changer. Honestly, please get one of them. Just even if you think you might be having a section, just have one ready prepared. But yeah, they are a life changer. That was £6 off Amazon. So my second essential for postpartum care is pads, and obviously you can get all pads in different sizes. You can get the nappy ones, you can get the ones that you just put in your knickers. I bought the nappy postpartum knickers, but I didn't actually use them because the hospital had pads that I just used at the time. I didn't have the energy to like pull anything up on myself. I literally just had the hospital pads on me. Some women really do like them nappies, so I recommend getting a variety of them, the nappy ones and the normal pads, and see what best fits you. I personally just won't be using them nappy pads again. I just prefer the big hospital ones, but I would recommend getting a variety, getting like the nappy ones, the thick ones, and then going down in size, just because you do bleed and then it does like edge off. But if you've got them all there in your bag, depending on like if you have a good birth or if you tear or rip, or it depends, sometimes you just want to be free down there. So I would recommend having a few pads, and then whichever one suits you best. Number 3, I would say, is toiletries. When you've just had a baby, that first shower is like you're washing away your sins. If that's like the only way I can describe it. That first shower, it felt amazing. Getting that first shower and washing your hair, brushing your teeth, putting on your nice face cream, putting on fresh comfies, and getting back in the hospital bed, it does feel really nice and you feel like a fresh woman afterwards. So I recommend just getting a lovely bag of toiletries, having your own shampoo, conditioner, shower gel, face creams, toothbrush, toothpaste, makeup if you even want it, straighteners, hairdryer, whatever makes you feel you, packing your toiletry bag. And then once you've had the baby and you had that shower, it makes a world of a difference when you've got all your home things in your bag. And then 5, obviously I've mentioned this in the labour essentials, but obviously also in the postnatal essentials, is snacks. Obviously you need fuel. It's more fueling than actually eating in labour, but for after post labour you are hungry. Believe me, you're starving. You've just basically ran a marathon. Well, you've done more than that. You've given birth, ran a marathon, whatever you want to call it. And you're tired, you're hungry, you're emotional, you know, you just want food. So I would recommend load your hospital bag with snacks. Get the biscuits, the crisp, whatever you want to eat, get it in that bag. And then afterwards, it's literally like a reward. You're just there with your snacks, your toast, your drinks, the baby, all your nice face cream because you've had a nice shower. You just feel amazing because you've got all your home remedies with you. Yeah, so make sure you've got some good nice snacks that you love. And then number 5, it is comfies. So after you've had a baby, you don't want tight leggings on, tight clothing on, thongs on. You don't want none of that on. You just want loose, nice clothes on. I would be like wireless bras, seamless big old women knickers, loose pants, loose tops. Literally, I would just say get some loose comfies for postpartum, because you don't want tight things on and it makes the world a difference. So yeah, treat yourself, go on ASOS, Zara, wherever you shop, and get yourself some nice postpartum loose comfies. So they're my 10 essentials. I hope this helped a little bit. I was trying to think of anything else that I could recommend, but literally you only need like certain bits, and then it's just your mindset, and hopefully you'll have a nice baby at the end of it. So yeah, I just want to say thank you for watching this video if you got all the way to the end, and I will see you next week when I've got a weekly vlog coming up. Yeah, so thanks guys, don't forget to subscribe. I love you.